Alrighty, just gonna do a little bit of video analysis on this PvP battle we have here. I'm not gonna pause it, I'm just gonna let it run and make comments as we go. As you can see, we already made the first mistake. We didn't spot the ship soon enough. They're already on top of us and not on the horizon when we first see them. But making up for it here, rushing back to the ship. This is good, all good so far. Let's watch it out.
Quick. Sword launch. As soon as Mojo touches the ladder.
Right here, this is very good awareness for me. I saw that gunpowder barrel from all the way over here. Boom, hit it. Take any advantage you can get, you know? And take note, I don't need to rush down below, even though I know we've taken holes, because look, we've got plenty of time before it starts filling up. We gotta make sure the ship is safe and ready to go, ready to attack, before I start repairing again.
How are we doing on water, Jacob?
It's okay. Just do whatever you can to hit him.
Wait, we still going hard starboard?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was harpooning them. Oh, I was harpooning.
Killed somebody else.
Anytime you get a ship right in line with your cannons like this, you're gonna want to use chain shots. I should have changed to them sooner, but I do change to them here. It's a perfect, easy hit on the mast.
They were starving.
This is about to be a great time to board, as I'm going to be losing them in my cannon shots, and we're not going to be in cannon range from them yet. Take note of the cannon right now. It is very level. I really need to raise it up here. If I had, I would have got on this boat easily. As it was, though, not nearly far enough. This is a great time to start pummeling them, as there's clearly chaos going on their ship and they still have fire. So if we can get one person to hit the cannons, then they can't shoot back at us, and the other person can hit the masts and below the deck as much as we can. Curse balls, chain shots, this is perfect right here. And as they're about to go and rush out of our range, I'm going to try and board real quick. Because like I've said before, you always want to have someone on their ship if possible. As you can see, I took note from last time, look how much higher up it is. They're in like the exact same spot. But this time, I'm going to make it. Eat some worms so I can throw up on them when I get on board.
If you can anchor them. Otherwise...
They're anchored.
Yeah. Even still,
Schools
we
don't
can't
even know I'm
actually
here.
shoot them.
Nice.
So far, this board has been pretty successful. Got one off the ship and off the cannons, got the anchor down. Unfortunately, grabbing the trident here didn't quite work out for me as well as I had hoped. I got very tangled up, not enough movability. Maybe those are better if I only grab them on the galleon.
Although I think
Looks
the
like
guy
a
on this ship is a different person right now.
What do you mean?
Like, a different
Oh,
crew.
there's a galleon. Yeah, it's probably from the galleon that's here.
As you might have guessed, again, not enough awareness by my crew watching the horizon. We did not see this galleon sneak up on us at all. They're just in the fight all of a sudden. If we had seen them coming in, we would have been able to plan ahead for them.
You almost back, Nico?
Yeah. I'm respawning right now.
Alright. Well, you want to turn us hard to starboard in a second here. Get some chain shots off.
So this is good. Not only is the galleon a bigger threat anyways, but we're going to focus on the galleon because they sank. So this is fine. And works out perfectly because they can't shoot us right now. Their cannons are not pointed in our direction, and we got a full barrage on them. Unfortunately, our cannon shots are not great, especially because we're kind of far away at this point. But we did get some good hits in there.
Gonna wreck him quick and early. Because I hit 2 masts.
Turning the wheel.
I got no shot now.
Turning back to port.
Okay, so this is probably the biggest mistake that we've made the entire clip. We are going straight on broadside against this galleon. They've got 2 more cannons than us. Not good to do in any ship against a galleon. they will wreck everybody, including other galleons. At which point it would just depend on which crew is better and or which one gets the first shot off, because if you start shooting at the other team's cannons, they're not going to be able to do much. As you may have noticed, I did actually aim for their people on the cannons, but I couldn't. I had a hard time hitting all 4 of the cannons at the same time, so they were able to knock us out basically from there. If you notice, my colleague left her cannon on the left of me pretty early in this fight, and it did not help, so it was 1 cannon versus 4.
Someone's in the water. Yeah, they're throwing a bunch of stuff at us too.
These guys did an excellent job. They jumped off, they knew they had us anchored, throw a few blunder bombs on there, we're not going to be able to pick it up. And then, of course, they killed me at the same time. And Nico didn't realize they were coming over, so they killed him and me again. So it did not end up very well for us. And the galleon did sink us there, but we're not the kind of crew that sinks once and we're done, usually. So of course we came back, and this is the beginning of us coming back here. We always say anyone can beat anyone once. You know what I mean? So if maybe they just got lucky because they got that full broadside on us. So we decided we'll go back. We'll take them on one more time and see if we can best them, since they just stole our Fort of Fortune loot and everything else.
A bunch of cowards be running from us. They know who the real pirates are.
We're about to get right up on them.
I'm gonna grind alongside of them.
So even though ram strat is not best strat anymore, it can be very good if you do it correctly. If I hit them perfectly on the nose, we would only take 1 point of damage, and if we glide alongside of them, they can take a lot. Obviously, that didn't happen here, but it can. So keep that in mind if you ever want to ram strat somebody. Also better if you're a small ship and they're a bigger ship. So.
Gonna check downstairs.
Or miss them entirely with my anchor ball? No, I hit them. Okay.
We're hardport.
Nice. You hit him with that, Nico?
I think I hit them with my
Looks like it.
anchor ball, but it didn't give me a hit marker.
So the anchor ball actually is going to work out pretty good for us. Even though it anchored them in a way they have an opportunity to shoot us here, we're going to get around them in just a second.
But it didn't tell me that I actually hit them. Unless you also anchor balled them?
No, I didn't shoot an anchor ball.
Oh,
We can straighten out a little bit if you can. Most of the way. Yeah. And just wait on there for a second.
As you can see, this time we're coming around perfectly. They're at our full broadside and they can't shoot a thing at us. And right here, when we're perfectly straight in front of them, he's shooting the perfect things. You want to shoot chain balls when you have them direct in line like that. So easy to get the mast down. Watch how many he gets down right here. While he's aiming at the mast, I'm going to shoot the people trying to catch the mast so they can't bring them back up. And you see what I mean. We got all 3 masts down right there as we went around the front. This time everything worked out perfectly and they're completely crippled in the water, and he's going to try and get a board off, and if he doesn't, then I'm going to go. Unfortunately, he is not able to get on at all, and we're kind of moving in a way that I'm not going to be able to shoot myself out in front of them already. So I'm not going to be able to board on this one. So we did a lot of good work there, but huge missed opportunity. We should have sunk them right there. And as you can see, I kind of have a hard time deciding on what I want to shoot at them, and it's probably because they're out of range and I shouldn't shoot anything more at them and waste our ammo. And they're definitely too far for a chain shot, too far for me to feel confident in a curse ball, and kind of maybe going to be able to hit them with a regular cannonball. Only shoot cannonballs, and if that.
Yep, would have been nice. Yes, I'm trying. I was gonna go back across the starboard side because I didn't really want to broadside them.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
I'm
do
gonna
that
do
if
it
you can.
That kind of communication from the helmsman is very important. Now I know which cannons I gotta be prepared on and ready to
Rubber
shoot.
cannon.
Oh, yeah, but we're gonna have shots on port, right? So.
Yep, just saying it's there. Turning hard to port.
Hard to port.
As you can see, we do it again. We avoid their broadside, go along their backside where they're not going to be able to shoot us. And we're going to flip it hard to port now so that we can keep going around them. I'm going to try the board. You always want to have someone on board their ship as much as you can. It's going to help the battle increasingly. First stop's always the anchor, unless they're all over the front deck. I'm going to go for it here. He can't see me because he's got so much junk on the anchor. Which we do it too. It's a viable strategy. Check out the video right there. And now I'm just going to sit here with blunderbombs and make sure they can't pick up the anchor and get close to me. Unfortunately, I ran out of blunderbombs and only had firebombs.
Get ready on those starboard cannons, Mojo. I'm gonna straighten out in a second.
anchored LOL.
How'd they hit me again? Where are they?
The benefit of bringing really good food to battle is this. I can be back to full health every bite. Whereas if I had eaten my good food fighting skeletons, I would only have bananas left for this, and it would suck. I would be dead. Save your good food for fights. If I'm fighting just PvE, I only eat coconuts and bananas. I'll just die otherwise.
Turning hard starboard.
As you can see, the fire I did is doing a lot of damage, and they came around the backside again and hit him a lot. So these guys are complaining about each other right now because we're wrecking them. And that's it. They were completely sunk by the time I respawned, so nothing left to show you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stick around for some more videos if you like what you see here. Thanks for checking it out.